Hello, and thank you for joining me for this WNCT Now update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio. WNCT is providing you with live streamed updates from our digital studio every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscast. Today, Governor Roy Cooper signed Bill 232 into law. The bill is an act to repeal the confidentiality of death investigation information. It also authorizes people to wear face masks for health purposes. Cooper says it's important we move forward to limit the spread of the virus so we can educate our children and push the economy forward. We are continuing to track the latest COVID-19 cases statewide and across the East. Health officials today report that there are over 81,000 positive cases within the state. There are currently over 1,000 hospitalizations and 1,400 deaths. WNCT will continue to provide you with the most recent numbers on our website at WNCT.com. We also have more coming up tonight at 5 and 6 about how COVID-19 is affecting young people and what symptoms to look out for. All right, stay with us, and we'll be right back with some more news after this short break.
WNCT 9 on your side is hitting the road.
Living Local is back and coming to a town near you.
We're Living Local on WNCT 9 on your side.
Thank you for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio, providing you with some late afternoon updates. North Carolina Republican leaders are holding their state convention virtually tonight. The in-person event had been planned to begin last night at the Greenville Convention Center. Party leaders canceled those plans, blaming Democratic Governor Roy Cooper for restrictions that made an in-person event impossible. The 2-hour virtual event begins tonight at 5:30, and there will be speakers, Republican candidates for office, and a vote on Republican delegates. More on the Republican leaders and how the event is going will be on tonight at 5 and 6 on WNCT.com. The federal government plans to resume executions of prisoners next week, the government's first use of the death penalty in more than 15 years. On Monday, 3 men at an Indiana prison are scheduled to die by lethal injection, and a 4th is scheduled for August. Officials with the Bureau of Prisons insist they will be able to conduct the executions safely. They've been holding practice drills for months. Critics argue that the government is creating an unnecessary urgency around a topic that should not be high on the list of Americans right now. They believe it to be a political move. The last federal execution was in 2003. The government has only put to death 3 inmates since restoring the federal death penalty in 1988. Well, that wraps up this WNCT Now late afternoon update. We have more news coming up for you tonight on our nightly broadcast at 5 and 6 on WNCT Channel 9. Thank you so much for joining me.